Hello YouTube, this is Bash, and we are bringing you back for IPA Season 8 Draft Analysis. And we are here, oh boy, we grabbed a crazy team. We'll go through it a little bit. Also, just saying beforehand, thanks to Almighty Arceus for his music. I'll post his link in the description. And also, a couple of these ones don't have nicknames yet. And there's also a grace period, I believe, is coming up, so I have no idea. There might be a couple of mines I might switch out. So I don't know exactly which one to switch out yet, but eventually there'll probably be one or two mines being switched out. Sorry, it's I don't want to announce exactly what I'm planning to do yet, so that's why, and I want to get this video up. So with, I believe we were 14th out of 16th in the draft, and there's a lot of things that are going by that I wanted to try. Lando I wanted to try Lando I. I also wanted to Coco, of course. Coco's a beast. I love that. Steelo is nice. Megalodios I wanted to try as well. There was stuff like I believe. Let me check real quick. But there was a lot of things that went quick that I wanted to try, honestly. There was Zygarde right before my pick. Right before my pick, Zygarde 50 was taken. I wanted to try that again. Since I haven't had that since like PSL. Let's see. Mega Mawile could have been nice. Mega Lopunny, Mega Glade. Wanted to try, so that kind of stuff went away right before my pick. So I decided to go with something I am familiar with in this draft, and that is Victini. Our victory here. Victini is just for me, it's such a reliable mon, honestly. Honestly, it does. You probably, if you watch this on this channel already, you already know what it kind of does with like the V create, breaks walls, gets really good momentum as well. Bulky mon as well with the base 100s with Riddlelist and stuff like that, and being able to run Trick Room, V create kind of stuff. Weakness policy, E-Belt has a lot of good coverage moves. So I mean, it's not really something that. I mean, like with this mon, it's kind of diverse in a way. You kind of already know what it does, and it just breaks holes in teams, which is absolutely amazing. And it gives me a good momentum on with U-turn already off the bat, which I love, which is really good for my team. I love using momentum as well. So, and that was 15 points, and I believe the top you could get was out of. Was it 16 or 18? It was out of 16. Oh yeah, and it was really funny because I was looking at the draft page and Wimpod was 16 points with like Celesteela and stuff, so kind of a little weird, but oh well. So with this mon, I decided that I wanted to pair something, a good electric type, probably. It would be amazing if I got Tapu Koko with this, but yeah, well, we could always dream about that. But I want to try out this mon. It's brand new. It's brand new. I don't know. By the time this is getting uploaded, I'm not sure if the mon has actually been released through the actual game. But next mon is Zeraora with Volt Absorb. And look at that shiny. It's so dope. Oh my god, that white shiny is so clean. But look at those stats right away. It's base 143 speed, so it's incredibly fast. and it gives me a Volturn with Victini. It can hit physically and specially with the 112 attack and 102 special attack, so it's already like an absolute beast. And it gets the move Plasma Fist, which is absolutely amazing because if this mon is faster than another mon and it goes for like Plasma Fist, then a normal type move turns into an electric type move, and I get health back. I mean, like that's just amazing. So hopefully I could get that to work. Things like X-Cloud could be like I could use that against like X-Cloud and stuff like that, which could be really good for a team. Um, so I mean, like, it was pretty wild. I think this is a really good offensive Volturn core right here, right off the bat, and I want to see how that goes. And so because of this, if you look at the first two picks, I'm kind of starting to have a weakness to ground. Like both of them kind of have a weakness to ground right there. And so I wasn't really surprised. I was really surprised this Mega was around for round 3, as I am 10th, 14th out of 16th, and that would mean there was like 32, 46 picks in. This mon was still around, and so I decided to grab it. There was a couple ways I could have gone with this pick, and it kind of shaped up the rest of the draft. But I decided to go with Mega Venusaur, the Azure Azorus, kind of named after AZ, who you probably see the battle coming up this week actually against him. Look at those base defenses. 123 defense, 120s for death. This thing can be run physically offensive and specially offensive, and it has really good utility with Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, and kind of stuff. And it gets knockoff as well, which is amazing. Gets Giga Drain, Synthesis, so it has reliable recovery. And even though it's only neutral to ground attacks, it does destroy ground types with its grass coverage moves. So, and like its base special attack with 122 is just absolutely amazing. And it gives me another speed tier now with the 143, like 140s area, 100 and now 80. Gives me some decent speed tiers. So, and it gives me a wall, which is absolutely amazing, as we did not have really a wall. I guess Victini could technically maybe called a wall, depending on the set you make it run. You can make it sort of like a wall, but it doesn't get really any reliable recovery, so that's kind of an issue. But I've never used this mon before, and hopefully we'll see how it goes. I have, because of that, I decided that I kind of switched things up with the rest of the draft, but this next mon I was going to draft no matter what. I'm really glad it stayed around too, because we are bringing back Terminator Tacoma O, who's absolutely a god. I love this mon, and there's a lot more sets I was kind of looking to run with this because it's such a beast. Look at those scales. Oh my god. This thing gets like D-Dance, gets Belly Drum, gets Work Up, gets Autonomize and Rock Polish, which does the same thing except for Autonomize kind of helps with like stuff like Grass Knot, I guess, in a way, because it halves like your weight or whatever. It makes you lighter. So, 3 great abilities. I don't care what Tsunami says, because Tsunami's always trashing this mon, but this mon is a great mon. 3 great abilities with Bulletproof, Soundproof, Overcoat, which I could decide between each week, and my opponent has to prepare for each one of them, as it could mess up their plan of what to do. So. This thing doesn't get reliable recovery, but has really good setup options. Gets Stealth Rocks as well, which I did not have a rocker yet, which is kind of crazy. But it gets rocks as well. Get hit with clanging scales on the special side, stuff like that. Get hit with close combat on the physical side, and like it gets pretty. It fills a lot of roles that I need. It fills up a setup sweeper, fills up a wall breaker, it fills up a wall. It just fills up a lot. And defensively, look at those stats. It's like pretty solid stats right there. 110 attack, 125 defense, 100 special attack, 105 special defense. Pretty solid. And the base 85 speed. I know I'm kind of running with Mega Venusaur, but I really wanted to use Terminator again. And I really hope with this Volturn action here going, I could get Komao and just bring it in and sweep, or just be an absolute monster and wall things with it. I do want to note though, that Mega Venusaur and Komao do have the same weaknesses in a way. They do share the psychic confinement weakness, so I'm going to try to patch it up later on. Actually, within my next pick, which I do patch up both of those weaknesses pretty well, I'd have to say. Um, but next is we got Bronzong, the almighty Arceus, whose music I'm actually using right now, named it after him. Calling it Bronzong Almighty Arceus, but it really does deserve this name because it is a wall. It's so reliable. Such a reliable wall, honestly, which gets Stealth Rock. Such a reliable Stealth Rock. It gets Heat Proof Levitate, so one of those abilities I could be running each week. My opponent will not know which one I'll be running until it's too late. With the Heat Proof, doing half the damage to by Fire type moves, and Levitate with ground immunities, which is absolutely amazing. As now I have another way to deal with ground types. Um, Look at those defenses as well. 116 defense, 116 speed F, great. And another speed tier that I'm trying to hit, really low speed tier. Gyaraballs hit hard, of course. We got the Zen Headbutts, we got the Psychic Trick Room as well. I don't know if I'm going to be really running it, but it's always a possibility. Get Rocks, get Trick. We could run the Trick set, which could be really cool. We could I don't know if I want to reveal this yet, but you know what? I'll do it. There might be a chance this season that we run like a Trick Toxic Orb set, which could be really cool. Try to catch like a wall or something like that. So that's really cool. And I do know that I am doubling up on Psychics by far. Bronzong was really reliable in that, and it helps with Mega Venusaur and Como absolutely amazingly, as it pretty much deals with all Como-O's and Mega Venusaur's weaknesses. So, um, so next I decided to grab another Wall Breaker / Setup Mon, and I decided to grab my Water Fairy here. So if I didn't go with Mega Venusaur, I was planning on going with like Kangaroos Primarina kind of thing. But I decided to go with Azumarill, who's nicknamed after Crypto, of course. You've probably seen him a lot on this channel already. Who stats don't look that amazing until you add in Huge Power, which is absolutely just amazing. Just go attack skyrockets with the Huge Power, doubling its attack stat. Absolutely amazing, especially when you get like a Belly Drum off. That's insane. Gives me priority with Aqua Jet and stuff. Gives me Play Rough. Gives me Fairy Stab, which is really good. Gives me a way to deal with the what's it called, the ice types as well. For that might come up. Oh, it gives me ways to pressure ground types once again, which could be an issue for which can be an issue. It gives me knockoff as well, which is really nice for utility. We got Belly Drum. We can run the Perish Trap set, which is with the Whirlpool, which could be cool. And like it gets Sap Sipper, which is really good. I don't think people really understand how good it is, honestly. Especially now that it brings its weaknesses from Grass, Electric, Poison, just down to Electric and Poison. So that's really good for this mon. Not much really to say. It doesn't get reliable recovery, so that's kind of annoying. But oh well. I'm gonna probably, hopefully, use this really well. Haven't really used this, I don't think, before. I don't think so. But hopefully we do use it well, so in that case. So with the next mom, we got sniped like 3 or 4 mons right after this. The next 3 or 4 backup mons and the original one I wanted got completely just sniped right here. I really wanted to get Silvally right here, I believe. I think this is a part where Silvally got sniped. And then, like, oh my god, it was just... I had to move things around. And as you could see from right now, I don't have hazard removal. So I was going to rely on Silvally a lot and being my hazard removal. But at this case, I do think I got a pretty solid hazard removal option in Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz haven't really used this before. It's actually really good, honestly. The defenses are really high and stuff, and it pairs pretty well with Bronzong as well. If I run the heat-proof Bronzong, it pairs really well with Bronzong. But the ground immunity as well, with also dealing with the Ghost and Dark types pretty well. Gets Foul Play, which is nice. Gets Defog, gets Taunt. Can be really annoying as a wall to just deal with. I could get run Toxic. I believe it gets Thunderwave as well, which is really nice. It gets Whirlwind to phase out opponents. And I get like a Momentum. Another one with you, a Momentum. Who doesn't love Momentum right here? So I could get the slow U-turn into like things like Komo-O and Azumarill with Tini and Zeraora, just break walls right there. So that's really what I was going for. A good Defogger. I wanted a good Dark type as well. Umbreon was also taken at this, I believe, so I couldn't grab that as well. So like Umbreon was gone. Solgaleo, as I said, went also at this time. So it was really I was really like trying to scavenge for something. And thank God Crypto helped me out with this one, because I had no idea where to go with this. And so I grabbed Mandibuzz. So that's a pretty solid mon. It gives me a ground immunity as well. Another ground immunity, which is nice. So next, honestly, I think this is a steal at this point. And I love this mon, and it's my steal. This thing is just so reliable. It gives me another rocker, which is really nice, because I now have 3 rockers, I believe, with Komo, Bronzong, and Mudsdale. Gives me a really solid electric immunity. Huge defensive wall. Look at this. And the stamina, I don't think people understand how good this thing is. I won games by just walling things out with this. I remember back, if you watched back in UPC Season 3, little spoilers with that, against Arceus, I literally just walled his entire, the rest of his team. I think it was like 4 Mons. It was like Tapu Lele, Excadrill, Zygarde complete form, so like the Ubers, it was like this Uber. And I believe it was it Hippowdon? Yeah. And literally just I just sent this thing in and just walled the rest of them, and it couldn't do anything against Mudsdale. So this thing is just absolute monster. It does give me another Slowmon around the same speed around like as Bronzong, but I'm fine with that. Has some coverage moves with like close combat, which is insane. Heavy Slam, which is actually gonna hit so hard because this mon's a heavy mon. I don't think people realize how heavy this mon is. And it's just a tank. I love that about this mon. And I do think it pairs pretty well with Mandibuzz and stuff like in Bronzong. And hopefully it gives us another part of our wall core for this season. So once again, had to redo my draft plan at this point after this pick. I believe a lot of things got switched up, and I wanted a mon in the speed tier between Victini and Zeraora. Because that's a pretty big speed tier right there, like speed difference there. So that's why I went with this mon. I grabbed Tauros here. Pretty good stats, but you could always top on Intimidate for the defensive option and Sheer Force for the offensive. And it like even with the base special attack of 40, Ice Beam still hits hard, like with the Sheer Force and stuff like that. It's still good. It's still a good mon, and hopefully I can use it pretty well this season. Although I gotta warn you, Coach Oak, I'm sorry that I let you nickname your mon after this, but this mon, if there's gonna be a couple mons I might move, it might be this one and another one that's coming up. Hopefully, I don't know exactly how it's gonna go. Of course, I'll keep the nickname for you, Coach Oak. But so this thing is base 110 speed, pretty good to help out with the speed tier difference between Victini and Zeraora. Hits really hard. It's a great wall breaker as well to help out. So I got a lot of wall breakers on the team that hopefully I could work out with my team pretty well. Not much really to say about this. I'm not really exactly familiar with the mon because I haven't really used it before. I did have it in the I had it for EBT but I never got to actually use it because I dropped it, I believe, almost pretty soon, like after like week 1. So hopefully we can use it well if I keep it long enough for that. So next, I'm surprised this mod was this low of a point total. I've seen some people use it pretty well. I believe, was it Hobio? He used it really well in last season. To actually wall out and Mega Lucario. So for a UPC. So this mon is Chimecho. I don't think people realize how good this thing is. Utility wise, it gets Defog, gets Healing Wish, it gets Wish also, which is really good. It gets Yawn. It could be like such an annoying mon for my opponents to deal with, and I don't think they realize how good it is. And although I do have a lot of repeating typings with this, I couldn't really pass it up, and it gives me another hazard removal option, which is really good for my team. Because I don't really feel like dealing with it. It gives me a levitating as well, mon, so that's really nice as well. This thing also gets heal bell, which is nice. I don't think at this point of the thing, I didn't think I had a cleric. Let's see. Oh wait, this Venusaur gets Venusaur might be out of my therapy, but other than that, I didn't have a cleric, which is pretty bad. This gets Healing Wish, gets Hypnosis, Magic Coat, Defog, Perish Song as well, gets Recycle, Recover, and I believe it gets Wish. Yeah, Wish. Gets Trick Room, gets Trick, gets Taunt. This thing is utility pool is absolutely insane. It gets ways to set up as well with like Cosmic Power, I believe, and Calm Mind. So this thing is just like an insane mon. I don't think people realize how good it is, and at one point I think it's like crazy steal. So, and it's named after Monochrome. And the last mon is also the last mon I wasn't sure about as well. That's the only other mon I would think about moving. This last mon, and it's Volbeat. Volbeat I just grabbed just because I realized it's still 2 points left, and I just grabbed him on. Gives me Prankster. I believe this thing has Defog as well, and it gets Tail Glow. Prankster Tail Glow, absolutely amazing. Even though its special attack is just horrendous at 47, base 47. It gets Baton Pass, which is really good because we are allowed to pass stats. And there's also a really cool set that one of my friends showed me, Crypto, a while back that I might use. It depends. As I said, that I might not keep this as it really depends. There's like 1 or 2 mods I'm eyeing right now that weren't picked, so we'll see how it goes with that. I'll definitely say in week 1 if we did actually decide to grab them or not. So and that is it. That's our team. We do have 11 mods out of 12. I did have 12 spots on here, but that was just because just to show that we can have 12 mods, and I only grabbed 11 out of the 12 mods. So hopefully we can pull out some dubs and have some fun in this league. I'm kind of looking to have a lot of fun with some pretty fun sets in this league. Hopefully. And hopefully we can pull out some dubs. Not much really to say. I will let you know week 1 if I decide to make those transactions. When the week 1 video goes up. Until then, Bash out.